there's Alan's grandkid. He's driving the bean head out, and I don't know if you can see him in there, but I think he's 9 or 10 years old. So he drives grain cart for him all fall. Kid definitely knows what he's doing. Pretty just confident, makes that turn right out of there like it's nothing. Welcome back to another video here. A little bit different day here for Mitchell Farms. We had more rain again. It kept us out of the field, and we basically got these headlands opened up a couple days ago, but now a good family friend, Alan, is called us and he's like, I'm gonna come help. So anyway, we got 2 combines going, and we're, instead of starting on this field here, we're actually gonna head about 20 miles west, all the way out to the furthest west fields. We got a couple hundred acres or so out there, and we're gonna knock that out, and then we're gonna come back to this field. So we got quite the little convoy. Good grief. These roads are brutal. That's how they've been beat up from harvest, and we got 4 inches of rain last week, and then another couple tenths here, quarter inch a few days ago. But yeah, these roads are just beat up. Even with the track machine here, getting rocked around pretty good. Going. Got the headlands opened up. We're heading down the main field now. Got to do the other side of the headlands, but it's muddy, that's for sure. The tracks aren't full, but there's definitely mud sticking to them, and the heads are, mine and Alan's are liking to push, so gonna be having to go pretty slow and just very cautious and watching everything. I don't want to plug the feeder house up again like I did 2 days ago, but well, we're going again. That's all that matters. So yeah, kind of like yesterday, I hope, or 2 days ago, I hope I don't have to pick up the camera very much, because that means it's going pretty good. Got the headlands off this field. We got Alan here with the John Deere, and Nick right here. So far things are going okay. A couple stops. I know Nick found a few rocks he had to pick up. Plenty muddy. You can see back here as I was cruising back across this field to catch another unload. Mud was flying, so maybe not the most ideal conditions, but even with all that mud, we're still throwing a lot of dust. So making a lot of progress. 2 machines running. Actually makes it kind of fun to drive the grain cart with the beans. Otherwise it's pretty slow paced, but great to see. trap again. This field has got kind of a lot of rocks in it. You can tell, very tacky out here. But beans are dry and they're cutting, so got to get them out. It's already late, so I'm just up here. I've got enough on for a truck, but I'm going to try to catch Nick here one more time while we're up at the top end of this field where I'm going to load. And Alan's on the far north side. He should be able to knock out that last little strip without needing to dump. And yeah, I would say about another hour or so, and we should be shifting across on the other side of this section, and we have another, I don't know what it is, 50, 70 acres, something like that. So looks like the truck is here. So we loaded the first truck on the road and it did not work very well at all. It's kind of dangerous. There's a hill here, there's traffic coming both directions. We had 2 cars lined up behind us for 10 minutes as we loaded, or 5 minutes, and then I had to back up the road and into the field approach. The truck had to back up and was almost in the ditch at one point. And we were just trying to keep the trucks out of the field, obviously, because of the mud, but the second truck driver was like, no, I'll just load in the field. He's like, I'll pull in there, it'll be fine. And he was right, it was perfect. So I'm glad he was like, he's been driving for a long time, so I'm glad he had the knowledge and he was comfortable and it worked. There was no mud on the tires of the trucks at all, so must just be enough debris up there on the ground to, you know, keep them out of the mud. So it's also 75 degrees today, so things are drying out substantially faster than, you know, obviously if it was 30, 40 degrees like it's going to be here in the next couple weeks. So anyway, truck's here. I've got 70,000 pounds. I'll put a good 51, 52 onto this, and then we'll probably have another half truck. So we're getting down there. Alan's just got this little strip all the way on his side, and Nick's got about 2 passes left. So I think we'll be somewhere in the nature of, I don't know if we'll load another, yeah, we'll load another 30, 40, so it should be pretty close to 2 full loads. Lovely day to get the pontoon out. better enjoy it, because we don't have many days like that left. So I can see Nick in the distance. Unfortunately, it's not looking good. He's got the head up in the air, and I can see him out of the combine there. So I don't know if he got into the dirt a little bit where he's combining over there. The ground is extremely soft. We had guys come in with bulldozer and fix all those waterways earlier this year, and it's just really soft. The rain put some ruts and stuff into it too, so wouldn't surprise me at all if he got some dirt in head, probably in the feeder house. We'll see, but you can see Alan's coming here on this side of the field, and it started out wider, but obviously you cut these at an angle, you can see, and we're down to about 3-4 rows left. So he's gonna finish this right here, have him dump right here, and then I'll swing down and check on Nick down there. Should be moving over to the next field soon. Yep, definitely not exactly what you want to see when you're heading in here. He's literally got 2 passes left here at the most. Yeah, I'd say 2 more passes after this, and he's pulled off to the side. He's got a bunch of debris and a bunch of beans on the ground there, whole plants, and typically that means that something's plugged up and we're going to get to take the head off and dig in there. But what's awesome about this is when you have another combine, at least someone can be combining while the other one's sitting here dead in the water. So I'll hop out, see what's going on. I'm sure he's not going to be in the mood for any camera stuff, but hopefully it's an easy fix. Yeah. Feeder house is plugged again. Just getting full of dirt because of the uneven ground. It's super soft out here too. So anyway, just gonna clean this rock trap out that's really plugged up. And the hope is that after he gets that unplugged, run it, and should be able to push that material through the combine. So got a stash of soybeans here. Yeah, you can see here, it doesn't take much. He literally just started pushing for about 2 feet, and that's enough to push and to clog everything up. So lesson learned. Definitely got to roll next year, but even that's not going to help all this. Some of this just, it is what it is. I think everyone that's run a combine on beans would say there's all kinds of issues associated with it. I never have, so I wouldn't know, but it seems like the general consensus is that's what combining beans is like, because you're so low to the ground, anything on the ground is going in that head. Looks like that worked because slip clutch didn't hit. You know if that goes, big old bang. We got Alan right here, so. I'm jumping in the cab before the dust comes. Whew. With only a couple seconds to spare. Shoot. Nick didn't make it very far. Too. Perfect. That's funny. Forgot to close a rock trap. Well, that just means that everything he combined there for 10 feet went out the trap, but who cares? At least he's up and moving. That's funny. Must be a wet spot right there, because now Al's having problems. He hasn't had any issues with that since this morning when we started, when we knew they were wet, so yeah, it's got to be just a little wet patch here, something like that. Hopefully he can get that cleared out without issue either. This thing done. We got 50 or I think it's like 50 or 70 acres right across the section we'll jump to next. We need to get that wrap knocked out like soon and get everything back over towards home while it's still light out. You could drive it in the dark, of course, but it's just nice. Not that we're not, everything's not well lit, but it's just, to me, it's safer if you're moving things in the day. So anyway, we're gonna zip over there and hopefully get back to my dad's or my parents' 80 that they rent and get more of the headlands taken off that at a minimum.